Hi everyone, welcome to our final morning. We are just about to leave the villa. We have packed everything up, cleaned it so it's all sparkling and lovely. And we're heading off to EPCOT. Ian didn't feel great this morning when we woke up. So, because we were up early to get a boarding group for Guardians of the Galaxy, and yes, I booked the right one this morning. Because we were up early, we cancelled our breakfast reservation at Beach Club for Minnie's Beach Bash. We didn't think it was worthwhile paying all that money out for a big character dining buffet breakfast when Ian wasn't feeling so good. Hopefully he'll start to improve throughout the day. It's nothing major, it just doesn't feel great. But we're heading off to EPCOT anyway. We managed to get boarding group 9. So hopefully we won't miss our boarding group by setting off a bit later. But yeah, we've packed up. We're leaving. Probably going to leave EPCOT about 3:30 to make sure we're at the airport in plenty of time to drop the car off at 5 o'clock. But unfortunately our flight is not till 10 to 10. So we've got so much time at the airport. We asked when we picked the car up if we could extend it to 7 PM, drop it off at 7 PM. They said they would have to charge us for a full day. It was going to be $185 to drop the car off 2 hours later. So we were sharply said no to that. We're dropping the car off at 5. They explained that the way it works is on a 24-hour basis. So because we picked up the car at 5, we got to drop it off again at 5. So unfortunately, unless we want to pay for another whole day, it has to be 5 o'clock. So be it. We will shop at the airport, we will eat at the airport, maybe have a drink at the airport. But for now, off to EPCOT we go.
I'm so excited to see this.
Stay to the left, leave the right hand side open to continue your journey.
I'm making music with water. Love it. Together, yeah, 1, 2, 3. of the water.
It's fun, I like it.
It's good.
It'd be better if it wasn't proper busy. I don't want. Do you want the dry path or the wet path?
Not exactly
Wow, Tahiti is amazing. How beautiful is this?
Oh, we're not finished. Oh! Go on, baby. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, coochie coochie coo, and taste. Taste my chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight? Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go. Now, here's the real one. Come on in. That's so quick.
So, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
Well, we're just having a final wander around the world here at EPCOT before we head off back home. So sad. I hate the last day.
Fabulous, isn't it? That's definitely new. Good. Farewell Festival of the Arts 2024.
He was on the other side.
This is it. Off we go. Back to the car. Back to the airport. Back home.
Oh, you can't get in. We're home. So we're back here in the UK after an uneventful flight. We've been greeted by our 3 huskies and I am now once again covered in fur. After 2 weeks of fur-free living, it's back to being constantly covered in fur. But as for our last day, we had a great day at EPCOT. Ian wasn't feeling too good, so we were quite slow walking round. But we saw the new Moana Journey of Water attraction, which I think is really cool. We had loads of fun playing in there, which you will have seen. But we really loved it. I thought it was great. The theming is brilliant. It's so beautiful in there. And what they've done with the education side of water, I think fits in really well with EPCOT itself. So we really liked that. We also did a couple of rides. Guardians, we made our reservation, woohoo! So we were able to ride that for the 3rd time the trip. This time we didn't get Iran, we got Conga. So that was good to have a different song on the ride. We also did a few things that we hadn't yet done. And on the way out, I finally met Mulan in China. So pleased with that. I seem to have missed her every other time that we've been. I've missed her meeting times as we've been going through that area of World Showcase. So I was so happy to get to meet Mulan. She showed us some warrior moves. And it was a really good fun meet actually. I really enjoyed it. We left the park about 3:30 so we could fill the car up with petrol and then get off to the airport. And yeah, it was all good, all smooth. Dropped the car off. As I mentioned before, it was just we had to drop the car off at 5, but our flight wasn't until 10 to 10. So that was slightly annoying, but not too bad altogether. We did a bit of wandering around the shops. We ate at Bahama Breeze, where we ate last time we came home. And that was nice. I had a jerk chicken pasta. And there was loads of it, but it was lovely, and it was nice to get a substantial meal because we hadn't had the breakfast we were supposed to have in the morning. So that was great. And then we just went to the gate and I sat and read my book for a bit before we boarded the plane. The flight was fine. I feel like I'm getting too old for these long flights. They do my head in now, but that doesn't mean to say I won't keep doing them. Because the reward is definitely worth it. I left my phone up in my bag, unfortunately, so I don't have any pictures or anything of the food that we were served. But on the way home we were served a main meal not long after we boarded, and that was a chicken teriyaki with rice. You could also choose a macaroni cheese if you were a non-meat eater. It came with a bread roll. There was a little dessert and some cheese and crackers as well. So that was nice, that was good. And then later on, before we landed, we got a little breakfast box that was not the best. They used to serve hot food for breakfast, like a hot sandwich, but you don't get that anymore on Virgin. It was like a yogurt pot and a oatmeal bar, and so it wasn't fantastic. Oh, and a muffin, a blueberry muffin. So it was fine. There was nothing wrong with it, but it would have been nice to have something warm after the flight. The flight ended up being shorter than it should have been. It should have been a 9-hour flight, and we landed 7 hours 40. So that was good, especially considering we had the longer flight going out. But yeah, everything was good. We got home. All was good here. Our dog sitter had been staying here for the last 2 weeks, so he is an absolute godsend to us to be able to go on holiday. So all was good here. The dogs were very pleased to see us, and then quite vocal and quite shouty, I think, telling us off for not being here for the last 2 weeks. Me? Oh, baby. But that's everything. That's the entire trip. I hope you've enjoyed following along. I will be doing a couple of videos now as follow-ups, one with hints and tips for things that we learn, and another one showing you all the goodies that we bought when we were away. So please keep your eye out for those. But in the meantime, if you've liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you know when all our videos drop. Share it with your friends if you think this will be useful to them also. And once again, just thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.